Welcome back, Hooterite Army, to episode 7 of Tech Boys Podcast. Wow. I didn't think we'd make it this far.
Neither did I.
I say that every damn episode, too.
We're riding on a roller coaster of uncertainty.
Yes. I'd like to call it a roller coaster of fame because we got 12 views on YouTube.
Ooh.
Lit.
We also have like 4 comments or something.
Yeah, we do have 4 comments. I mean, it's from 2 people, but you know.
But we
love all your comments.
I did get notification. We got a comment for some reason after we put up episode 6 on episode 5.
Oh, so somebody watched it late?
Yeah.
Some of y'all aren't keeping up with the Tech Boys. No, I'm just kidding. You can watch it
right.
whenever you want. I don't care. Should I go look at it?
Yeah, pull that one up too.
Hello.
I think it was like from Captain Kitty or something.
That's lit.
I had no idea, but so today we our word is improve, like improve the economy already.
Improve the economy, bro. Yeah.
So there's that.
Wait, do we know Captain Kitty?
I think he's Connor. Like Connor
Morse?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so reading comments, we're going to start off with episode 5's comment from Captain Kitty. It says, "Oh no, I keep finding channels that my friends have started and I just feel guilty for not finishing my own." Yeah, honestly, like, I think part of the problem is, like, a lot of people, we, like, try to overthink it and overplan it too much when you just got to kind of get it and do it. Just say screw it and do it.
And
so
if you have fun with doing it too, that makes it keep going. Like, having fun with this is just it makes
it so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because trust me, I hate listening to Tanner talk. So like when I finally get to talk about my own stuff, you know, it's so much. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Type.
Now we'll go to episode 6. We'll do that. These comments. So these are comments on episode 6. Oh Jesus, I gotta read this long one. No, I'll go from top down. Okay, so first comment we got from Spray Paint Sensation says, "I'll sub when you do shirtless video. I want to see them manly nippers." You got money though?
Okay.
He also put a comment that says you should do a shirtless video next time. You know, just to reiterate what he wanted.
All right, Mr. Spray Paint Sensation, I have an offer for you.
Oh God.
We'll do a shirtless podcast if you give us a shout out on your channel. I know you have like 5,000 subscribers, so
yeah.
just an offer. You can take it or leave it. You know.
Yeah. Just know that we have the upper ground here. We'll crush you.
Yeah, we have a whole 8 subscriber army. Like, don't mess with us.
Do I need to bring out the Hooterite Army? Yeah, I don't think so. Nice try, bud. All right. Next comment is from Rookie4789. Says, "For real though, gameplay would be rad." And me and Tanner do agree. We actually might put a little bit of gameplay on here. We're thinking about doing that sometime. We got to find like a weekend to do it though.
Yeah.
With college coming up, I'm not sure. It might be a scarce thing. We'll see.
And it could be also like a multiplayer game to like over the internet. We could do something like War Thunder or something.
Right, because me and Tanner recently have been playing a bit of War Thunder.
Yeah, that game's super fun with all the boats now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, Rookie 4789 also says, should I read it with the emojis?
You don't have to do the emojis. It's all right.
I can't.
Some of the emojis are just like,
yeah,
you don't know how to describe them.
So it's like, emoji, did you, emoji ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It is a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was the Dark Lord of the Sith. So powerful and so... Okay, hey, first of all, it's hard to freaking read in between my eyes are like screwed.
It's some shit posting right there.
Yeah. So powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such knowledge of the dark side. He could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. He became so powerful the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. His apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could never save others. Oh God, gotta hit the read more button because he could save others from death, but not himself. Well, Rookie 4789. That was quite the read. An enjoyable story, I will say. And
I agree too.
I appreciate the comment, man.
Yeah.
Looks good.
I always like getting some Star Wars background.
Yeah.
You know?
I know a T-Shoff out there might appreciate that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to T-Shoff already in college out there. Being a manager and shit, you know. Got that football life, apparently.
Crazy. Crazy stuff.
All right. Well, can we finally move into the
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping. Also, thank you guys for posting comments. We love comments, even if it's shit posting. It's better than nothing. So,
yeah,
thank you.
Definitely. Spray paint.
Jesus.
Was that loud?
God damn.
That's why we need shock mounts. Okay. Also, spray paint sensation. Think about that offer. This week our word is improve, like I said.
Yeah.
We will be drinking these sour candy sprays, but we won't be just spraying them in our mouth.
We'll be
do
like
the shot glass
legit dumping it out into the shot glass.
We only have two, and one's a grenade and it's strawberry flavored, and it kind of sucks. Like me and Peyton
we both tested them, and they both taste like shit, to be honest.
And then we have Quick Blast.
Quick Blast.
It's the shape of, so the grenade one is called Sour Blast, and this one's called Quick Blast, in the shape of a fire hydrant, or not fire hydrant, a fire extinguisher. What?
Nothing. Blast.
Sour.
In the shape of a
Quick Blast sour candy spray, and then so that one's sour apple.
They both taste really bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan.
The strawberry.
They both do, man.
This one has a really bad aftertaste.
Yeah, this one has a shit aftertaste. Wait, the strawberry one?
No, they both. Yeah. Okay, he's testing it out some more.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
they've been sitting in my room.
Yeah, it's green apple,
like
but it's also gross.
a few weeks.
Here, you try. Okay, all right. We got to get back into it. I sprayed it all over Tanner's glasses, so.
And my face. It's gonna be all sticky. Oh. Okay.
Okay. All right. Into the real shit. Let's go. Did you just dunk your glasses in water?
Yes, because they are all like blurry.
You don't need to read.
Yes, I do.
What do you think this is?
I want to know if I have an article by Eddie McCooch, which I do. So starting off with our game news, there's 3 items, and then the tech news, I only have 1 item because tech was kind of slow this week, except for AMD, of course, blowing away the competition.
Yeah, they did good on there. I think they went up 5% on Friday.
Yeah, they launched new processors again. So, okay, let's not have Peyton. Let's not have the Sunkiss ASMR. Taking it away. You don't get any dinner tonight.
No.
Our first news article is over at GameSpot by Eddie McCooch. McCooch. This one is about Ninja hitting 1 million subscribers on Mixer.
God, and he just left, like, what, a couple days ago?
Yeah, he tallied 100,000, well, quote, 100,000 subscribers in 24 hours.
Rip Twitch.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, quote, this makes him begin quote, in one of the biggest moves ever in the game streaming world, Tyler Blevins.
Isn't that weird?
It's a weird last name.
It's hard to, like, say, because it looks easy to say, and then you get to it and you're like,
Blevins. AKA Ninja, recently quit Twitch to stream exclusively on Microsoft's Mixer platform. His move to Mixer was immediately successful, it seems, as Ninja has racked up 1 million active subscribers in under a week. That makes him among the most popular streamers on Mixer. This is the kind of quick success that Microsoft was likely looking for when recruiting him to the platform. Ninja's rapid climb on Mixer was, expected, given he tallied 100,000 subscribers in 24 hours. Which is pretty crazy. Speaking that he's only been there for like a week. Yeah. He has a huge fan base. It's insane how popular Ninja has become, but Maybe he'll start streaming something other than Fortnite. Who knows? It's on Microsoft's platform, so maybe he'll get some.
Well, that thing was like talking about going back to Halo. So
going back to his roots. So that's all I really have to say about that. I thought it was just kind of interesting to see that Ninja's already destroying everyone.
Doing way better than
Tech Boys.
Everyone. Yeah, pretty much.
Why didn't you just give us a shout out?
Yeah, hey, Tyler Blevins, if you're listening, we would appreciate a shout out.
Yeah, we really would. So our next article is over at Games Radar by Sam Lovenridge and Josh West. And this one is about No Man's Sky VR, and the headline is "Wanting to die in space is really a common request for No Man's Sky VR," says Sean Murray.
You can't physically die in space, or you can't die in space on No Man's Sky?
Well, they want to know what it feels like dying out in space and alone type thing.
What?
I'm pretty sure. I just skimmed through this article, so I'll start reading from the top. There are a few things I thought players would request for the next major update, No Man's Sky, but I really didn't think the ability to die in space would be one of the most requested. But according to the creator Sean Murray, being able to see what happens when you die in space firsthand is a surprisingly common request from fans. There are very common things that people want that just wouldn't work out for our game. He explains. People keep asking for gas giants. They want gas giants so they can fly down and just instantly die. It's a bunch of work that may not have been the biggest payoff for people. Stop.
What?
You can just unscrew the top of it.
Okay, keep reading. Damn it.
Did I say the word?
No.
Okay. Did I?
No, I don't think so.
I hope not.
Alright,
okay.
They're looking for ass giants. Keep going.
They're looking for ass giants so they can just instantly just go into the ass and just die. But I also understand this is role-playing sense, stuff like that, but imagine getting in a VR world where you're the only one on this planet, and you're just, like, alone in space, and you just die.
Oh, friendless like I am now.
Yeah. Now you are. But here he says, players just want to be able to open their ship up and just float out in space and die. It's uber common. Maybe they want to float out a bit first, but then they still want to die. I get it that factors are into the role-playing aspect of the game of, well, why can't I do that? I want to be more immersed into this. I want to know what it would feel like in VR. I want to experience this. But obviously there are reasons we can't add that in, Sean Murray says. The average player, for example, would accidentally get out of their ship and die, and then they would be asking us why we ever put it there in the first place.
That's such an odd request.
I mean,
I get it. I get it for a game, like making the game more challenging or something like that. But I don't get it for the sense of like I want to know how it feels to die. Like it's kind of weird, man.
I think. I also made that peak for a little bit. It's just interesting in the fact that. Did you just take that drink?
No, I didn't. I was just looking at it. It smells weird.
Ooh, I don't like that smell. Okay, but. Still is really weird to me. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. When
I played No Man's Sky, my goal was not to die. I didn't want to fly somewhere for the sole purpose to die.
I think it'd be cool if they made it harder for you to live, but like in the sense of making the game more challenging. Like I said, not in the sense of like wanting that.
They have more like modes where you can select like a harder difficulty. Maybe they could add a realism mode where you can open up your ship and die.
Yes, that's what I want right there.
I mean, along with those features, they could add like more, I guess. They could add it where you can just like hop out of your ship whenever you want on a planet and just fall to your ground and die.
Yeah.
But like, in a normal game mode sense, people don't want to accidentally push a button and then all of a sudden they're floating out of space while their plane or their aircraft
then lose everything.
Gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say about that. On to our last game topic. Oh, I already opened up this article.
I was going to say, you already have a tab open for it.
This one is over at PC Gamer by Andy Chalk. Loot boxes are a matter of life or death for problem gamblers, says researcher. This one...
Got a gambling problem?
Yes, about the Overwatch loot boxes. But, I mean, technically loot boxes are just gambling. You're getting something out of it. Like, it's not real money, but it's something that you can, like...
Yeah.
Have authority over, I guess. Like, if you go into an Overwatch game... James has talked about this before. If you go into an Overwatch game with, a brand new skin or an old school skin that was limited time... You know that person's experienced or plays the game enough that is able to spend more money on it.
Right. Which
is a little... I don't know. I don't know how to, like, kind of explain it in my words. Like, I get CSGO cases. I think they're not really upfront with, like, their percentages, which this article does talk about. And I'll have to find it real quick. But they talk about how... In 2020, like every single game that has a loot box, right here. The game industry appears to be trying to get in front of possible regulation by embracing more transparency in loot boxes. Major publishers and platform holders, including Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, recently agreed to start publishing loot box odds in all their games by the end of 2020.
They haven't done that?
No. When you go to open a CSGO case, it doesn't tell you up front what the odds are of what skin you're going to get. If you go to open an Overwatch case, it doesn't tell you what the odds are up front of, like, what the odds are of getting a legendary skin compared to a common skin.
Well, like, all the games that I've played that have had, like, something like that, I've gotten odds from. It's you get a 1 in something chance of getting a this or 1 in something. Yeah. I don't know.
It's like...
I can see why they're doing it, though. It's like War Thunder's
daily box, except on a paid scale.
Right.
Like, because people can either earn these, or they can just buy them out front. Like CSGO, you earn the cases, you buy the keys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
which
kind of annoying.
It's a little annoying, but like, that's how they make money too.
Dude, you know what boggled my mind? How much people actually spend on CSGO.
I've spent like over probably $50 on that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, there's like, I think it was Jay like a while ago, like a long
probably
time
over
ago.
2,000. Like,
well, he was telling me like he had like a skin that was worth like $500, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I would never do that. I go do like every case now and then if I have the money in my Steam inventory, but I don't go out of my way to buy a skin off of us, like trade a skin, because $500 is a lot for something that's just in the game.
And like, and I know it's like much more than, well, not in my opinion it isn't, but I get for some people it's more than just a skin. But like, like for me it's like, geez, take a step back. Like, it is legit just a skin.
Yeah, it's just
in a game.
It's crazy stuff.
I don't know. It kind of boggles. But then again, like, I don't have a lot of ground to stand on here though, because I've spent money on War Thunder for like premium planes and whatnot.
But you know what you're getting.
True. Yeah.
Unless you're buying a skin straight from CSGO, you can't buy skins from Overwatch. You can't buy, like...
You buy the key for a crate that may get you a cool skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
But when you're on War Thunder, you buying this, and you know you're going to get this.
Yeah, true.
That's the same way in GTA, like... They just released their casino update, and this whole loot box thing came back up, because this is legit, like, actual gambling, but with just, like in-game money. So,
because you have to buy the in-game currency, right, with your real money too.
Well, yeah, you can earn it, but it does take longer. So if you just want to buy some, you can just do that yourself. But when you go up to a table, like let's say you go to a slots table, it tells you the return percentage is like 98.7% in a slots machine, which is just freaking horrible. But then you go up to roulette, it tells you the odds. It goes to blackjack, it tells you how the horse. Betting tells you the odds, stuff like that pay out. And they're really upfront about all their stuff, even if it's like free.
So sorry, but yeah. Anyway, keep going.
So I hope that all the other games just start publishing their loot box odds by 2020.
I can see how that would be actually like kind of frustrating to not know.
Yeah, it definitely is
because you could, I mean, obviously the odds are slim. Yeah, but they could just be completely screwing you over and you're not even knowing.
Yeah, so this, getting like the public eye on the odds, might dissuade people. It will make game companies make the odds a little more appeasing so they still get their sales on their loot boxes. And
so overall, hopefully better for the consumer of the game.
Yes, this is all for hope of the better consumer stuff.
Well, time to go blow all my money. No.
Time to go to a casino.
Yeah. Speaking of money, I got my paycheck today.
I did too.
Yee.
Monthly payments.
Yeah. I also quit work last week, so yay. I didn't quit. It was my last day on Friday, so.
And then you're gonna go to college,
Yeah, and I gotta go. I gotta go do big brain stuff.
Big brain. Landon big brain.
Landon big brain.
So those are my game news for this week. I'll pass it over to Mr. Thornburg.
Yes.
For the Market Watch stuff.
Well, first off, we got an article from Market Watch from William L. Watts. On the 7th of August, I'm sure some of you know, the Dow dropped 400 points. I sure did when I opened up my account. And I was down like $60. That was fun. So, and $60 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you only have like $1,000
investment,
$1,000 like worth of capital, it's like, oh, okay, it's a lot in one day, like in the first few minutes. But yeah, so dropped 400 points. Well, hello, Ellie. Sorry, Ellie the dog just got let in. Ellie's a boxer. Hi, Ellie.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck. I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, sorry. I'll get back to it. Anyway, Dow dropped 400 points. This article is basically saying the drop was over the fear of future global growth prospects because, trade war stuff.
Yeah.
And just kind of... And that's the thing about the stock market sometimes that can get really annoying is, like, all it takes is one whistleblower to, like, freak out, and then everybody starts freaking out and starts pulling.
Then that's
pulling their money
what
from
causes a lot of the problems.
Yeah, that's the only thing is that people's emotions can sway it, which is really annoying. Because, like, everything could be fine, but it could be going down just because people are freaking out, which is annoying. So, yeah, trade stuff is kind of the big deal with that one. It shot back up on Thursday or Friday, I think. We had a couple hundred points, I believe. So yeah, we started off this week with that going down. I know my account the past week and a half been down about $100 just from like kind of a pullback first of all from some of my stocks, and then obviously the Dow dropping. Yeah, kind of hit me hard. But then there's a couple that came back up and really helped me out, which I'll talk about later. Next article for the news, we got James Wellmayer. This one's also from Market Watch. And it is, with rising college costs, more teens from Gen Z are choosing not to go to college. So this was which I can see this. So the survey was consisting of 3,000 U.S. teens and adults, I guess. They had 1,000 from Gen Z, which is the age from 15 to 21, which is me and Tanner.
Yay, boy.
Yay, boy. 1,000 from millennials, which are 22 to 28 years old, and 1,000 from parents, which is age 30 to 60. So some of the crazy results were that 1 in 5 Gen Z and millennials said they may choose not to go to college. About 30% of Gen Z said they would be taking a gap year between high school and college. And then this one was like, it's kind of a bigger like stat than I thought, but also like it was surprising like at first glance, but then when I thought about it, it really wasn't. And it says 89% of Gen Z and 79% of millennials have considered an alternate education path that differs from a typical 4-year directly out of high school, like a 4-year degree directly out of high school. Which, I mean, is kind of... I kind of expect that.
Yeah.
Especially with the rising college costs. I know definitely I have been thinking about that. Especially, I have parents that are they really push for the college route, the typical 4-year college route, and Tanner does too. So he understands that as well. And I'm sure a lot of people understand that pressure. And it was, I know just for me though, like coming up, like looking at different colleges and looking at the costs of those, I mean, it just got more and more expensive, man, and just the more I kept looking at it, the more it was just I was second guessing myself, and legit I legit thought about not going for a second. You know, there was a time when I thought about not going just because of the cost.
Yeah, the cost is insanely high. It's rough.
I mean, I'm paying in-state tuition, and it's still crazy. I mean, especially just for my level of income and what I'm dealing with. Tanner's currently letting the dog out, so she doesn't.
It's thunderstorming and she's starting to freak out. So.
Oh, are we getting a storm? Okay. Anyways,
we'll be fine.
Because in-state tuition for me and Tanner is like, well, for me, we're going to different colleges, but with Tanner's scholarship, it's about the same as me because he's going to a private one. Anyway, it's about $22,000 for the whole year for me for my freshman year, which is a lot. For me.
It's insane.
It's crazy. It's like, a lot of freaking money.
Then debt comes along really fast.
And with all these people with...
Oh.
Dang.
Wow.
Well, with all these like trade school options and everything where they make it sound so appealing, where it's like, you know, we'll pay you and you'll get your education, you'll get right out into the workforce. It's nice. I mean, or it sounds nice, a lot of it does. And I legitimately thought about not going to college and going directly into real estate. I'm still trying to pursue a career in real estate, but also going to college. But I mean, it's crazy, and I'm interested to see how the future is, because I know a lot more people are talking about how, like, even on jobs they would rather have like how much work experience on the job have you had rather than your degree. Yeah. Obviously, in certain fields of work, yes, the degree is a must, and a degree is still worth it depending on what major and what degree you get. But yeah, so I mean, it was surprising but not surprising, I guess this study was, anyways, this survey. So yeah, college fun. Also found out today, this is not related to anything, but Jeffrey Epstein died of an apparent suicide. I don't know. He was on suicide watch, believe it or not, in jail.
What?
He was on suicide watch, and they just wound up dead. So I'm kind of like,
He definitely didn't die.
Yeah.
That's so...
He was found dead in a box that locked from the outside. Ruled a suicide. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, good riddance. Go to hell. He was a...
Messed up.
He was a sex offender that kind of diddled some people. So, you know, I don't really have a lot of sympathy for that guy. Also, this one was just kind of my own. Roku did very well, which is good because, you know, Peyton Thornburg's got some equity in them. They did well this week at first. They were doing crap, which, you know, didn't really help my account. But later in this week, they did good because they had their earnings call, and they came out and they did really good on their earnings call. They came out.
Did you listen to their earnings call?
I didn't listen. I read the article afterwards, but I didn't listen at the time because I was doing something. So in the span of 1 week, the stock price has jumped $27.84 per share, which is a 28.51% gain just on the week from that good earnings report. The share price is now at $125.49 since I checked it an hour ago, I believe. So yeah, we got some good growth on that one, which was really good. I know AMD shot up about 4.8%, I think.
Which is nice.
On Thursday or Friday?
It might have been Thursday. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I'd have to check.
One of them.
All I know is they're doing all right. Because as Tanner said, they let out some new stuff. Got some good stuff going. But yeah, so really scary for me in the beginning of this week. But then I had my stocks got back up in the beginning of this week. I'm doing all right. Stock market's doing all right. It's just kind of a waiting game to see how those tariffs are really going to affect us. So yeah. So I think for business news, I think let's turn it back to you, Tanner. Doing good. Also, quick note: Roku has been doing pretty good year to date. By the way, as well, they're up 300% year to date. So last what is it? August. So last August.
Yeah.
And I think I checked. They were like at $44 like last August, and now we're at $126.
Wow.
Some good gains. And they were saying they had a pretty good ad campaign going on, and just some good sales from Roku recently, which they were having earlier, like a couple weeks ago, they were having some
Excuses for
concerns.
the thunder.
Excuse Tanner's massive
Stomach.
stomach issues. No, Roku was getting some concerns about how Amazon was probably going to try and do some, I don't know, shifty things with, or they're going to steal market share from them, I guess.
Oh.
Or, they were just, Amazon started pushing their service a little bit more, their streaming service, which was supposed to threaten Roku, I guess, but it didn't really affect Roku too much, which was good. So, yeah, so Roku's doing well, AMD's doing well. One stock that's not doing well, because the grass always can't be green, is BE. They've been consistently going down, which is Bloom Energy. For the past, week, we've gone down about 15%.
That's no bueno.
Yeah, $1.62 per stock, but it's only like a $9 stock, so, that's been doing good. Not. So for that, let me check the SPY, which if you guys don't know, that's the Spider Index Fund. The past week, we've been up 1.33%.
That's nice.
We're down about $6, so 2.16% past month.
Oh.
Which is alright. That's not bad, but we'll see. Anyway, I think that's it for tech news, or not tech news, business news.
Business news.
End of the thing.
So before we get into the tech news, I totally forgot that I was supposed to list off the games that's coming out this week and the updates coming out this week. So I pulled up real quick.
Wow, that's a list and a half right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out late August. Like, look at this. There's so many games coming out August 27th.
Holy moly.
There's like probably 10 of them.
Arizona Sunshine, The Damned. It's a DLC.
That's a DLC, but that's a VR game. So, here's the games coming out this week and updates. Friday the 13th, the game Ultimate Slasher Edition coming out on Switch, August 13th. No Man's Sky Beyond, PC, PS4, and Xbox. Doesn't even say what date.
Nice.
'Cause I don't think they even released it.
August, sometime apparently.
Sometime in August, around between the 13th and 16th. Emma Lost in Memories coming out on PC August 16th, and Zeus Begins coming out on PC August 16th. So,
Zeus Begins. What's that one?
no idea. I can look.
We don't do our research.
Like if they unless they're like an already known game, I really don't pay attention. Sadly,
or unless we play it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I did actually get a Automa Chef that we did talk about, or we did say it was coming out, and I've been still playing that. It's pretty fun. Oh, it looks like a
cartoon.
It's like a pixelated type game, and you're Zeus, and it looks like you're just gonna kill some people.
Lit.
Anyways, that was your video games for the week. Next up, if my computer will load, is over at PC Gamer by Paul Lilly, and it talks about AMD's new EPYC processors. They launched 3 64-core, 128 thread CPUs, but they're for the data center, which is their server CPUs, but they're super cool to actually like kind of see. While we get some ASMR from Peyton, they use the Zen 2 CPU architecture. Obviously, I can't talk.
Tanner's having trouble speaking,
and
I'm pretty sure I said the word. I don't know if I have or not.
Well,
by the way, we're gonna take shots at the end if we don't say anything, if we don't get it.
Yeah, and let us know down in the comments if we said the word. We'll make up a shot.
We're gonna make it out.
Oh gosh, why am I lagging? So the AMD 2nd gen. Okay, did you pour a whole bunch of that in there? Oh boy. So, okay, are we mixing them?
Yeah, we're mixing them.
Ugh.
It's got to be gross, man.
Ugh.
I mean, they're gross on their own, but... Also, that storm is really rolling outside.
It is rolling. Okay.
The fact that I can hear it through this microphone...
Yeah. Incidentally, the announcement comes a day after Intel unveiled a socketed 56-core Cooper Lake Xeon processor, essentially an update to the 56-core Cascade Lake variant that already exists, but this is still on a 14-nanometer node. So AMD's 2nd gen EPYC processors combine up to 7 nanometer CPU chiplets with a central 14 nanometer I/O die supporting 8-channel DDR4 memory and PCI 4.0. The company's second generation in Affinity Fabric is the bridge that connects them, which is actually pretty cool. So they had all the model numbers. I'm gonna just open up this picture and just go ham at it. Hopefully, it ranges all the way from 8 cores to 16 threads, which could be like consumer built servers, which would be actually kind of nice because they're not super expensive. Like they're like $500, but
comparatively, it's not very expensive.
Comparatively, compared to like Intel, and they're new still, so they are going to be pretty expensive. Starting off at the bottom, they had their 723 2P with, I don't know how to say that, 7232. I'll just say that 7232P with 8 core 16 threads, and base clock of 3.1, boost of 3.2, and it goes up to 72062 for 8 core 16 thread at a base clock of 3.2 and a boost of 3.4 with a higher TDP and more cache and higher price, obviously. Then they have only one 12 core 24 thread. That's a base of 2.9 and a boost of 3.2. It's the 7272. That one is the one that I was kind of looking at and being like, that could definitely be like a consumer grade CPU. Like if you had a dual socketed server, that'd be really nice. Then you have quite a bit, and you have your 16 thread or 16 core 32 thread, and these actually are clocked at 3 base and 3.3 boost, which is a little different because then they have their lower end 2448 thread at 2.3 and 3.2. So there goes with that, and then you got their 32 core, and then you got your 48 core, and I hate saying their names.
Expensive, dude.
But that's 32 cores and 96 thread or 64 threads. I can't do math. 48 cores, 96 threads, 64 cores, 128 threads. Intel only has a 56 core, and I could probably look up the price for their 56 core, their 8180s.
Why are those so expensive? Like I'm not a big computer person. Like I don't really know that much, so I'm sure. Like what would they use that for? Like what would that be used for?
It's for like
that $6,000
one. Servers and like kind of data centers that take in a lot of data and have to like decode stuff, and basically stuff that requires multiple cores to do other stuff at once, like do multiple things at once.
Oh.
So if you go and got the Intel Xeon Platinum.
So those are like when you see in the movies, like when there's shelves upon shelves of those.
Yeah, so that's actually just a a storage server. So that's not near as like as the Xeon Platinum 8180 itself.
Geez, I didn't even see that.
This is a 2.5 gigahertz 28 core processor, and it's almost $14,000.
Whoa!
New. 10,000 on Amazon.
It's only 28 core and it's like 13,000, and the other ones were like 64 at 6,000.
I'm showing. I'm gonna look up their 56 core and see if I can get a price on that.
Jesus.
So their last gen Xeon Platinum 9200, I think is their new one. And I'm not sure if they have a price. I'm looking real quick because this one is over at Anantech by Ian Kutchis. Like the CPU itself looks actually really cool, but I don't see the price on it. This is their 56 core, so I can imagine it's actually insanely priced. Like I don't even want to think about it. Compared to like
can be anywhere from 25,000 to 50,000.
Yeah. Ooh.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Why?
The only cool thing it has with this is it supports up to 4.5 terabytes of memory RAM.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so looking at this,
that's a lot of pirated movies.
I think the 8-core 16-thread 7262 might actually be pretty good too, because just the amount of cache it has. But their 7742 is their 64-core 128-thread highest CPU, and it's starting to rain outside, so I'll try and get this done faster.
Yeah, so you know that.
It has a... Oh, boy.
Good God.
It has a base clock of 2.25 and a boost of a 3.4. That's actually super cool. And the TDP isn't that bad. Like I don't know what the it's only 225 compared to probably Intel. I think they have like a 200 on just their 28 core. So it's pretty crazy. I'm excited to kind of see what people can do with this if it's not just stuck in like a a research station where they have to send in data and have it decoded or have it do a whole bunch of like Bitcoin mining basically. So they have to do something that
I just invest in BitConnect, you know.
BitConnect.
BitConnect.
But there's that for you guys. So that's why AMD's been doing pretty well. There's
well, that's gonna be like super competitive. Like,
I mean, it's not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be gaming on it, obviously, but
super gaming.
It is kind of telling Intel to step up their game.
Yeah, but if you're actually like a business in the market for that,
yeah,
and you see AMD is like outperforming for way less. Obviously, I don't know everything about this, so don't rage at me in the comments. But I mean, if you're seeing that AMD has like more cores for like way less money,
yeah,
then like it's kind of a no-brainer.
The only thing is like how is the overclockability of those? Because I know like the 8180 has pretty good overclockability. Like you can probably get to 5 gigahertz.
Yeah.
But oh god, I just really peaked right there. That's all the news that I have for this week.
Yeah, sorry for the short episode. Kind of a slow week this week.
Yeah. I mean we're still at 40 minutes, so.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we should
take a shot.
Did
you already fill that up? You want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Whoever wins doesn't do the shot.
Okay.
But they just have to do the next one. Yeah, so it's just whoever goes first.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No!
There you go, Tanner. And this is like pretty freaking full.
Yeah.
And it's mixed, so it'll probably taste really bad. It smells weird. It smells like a human shouldn't consume it.
Okay, I'm gonna take this shot. I'm just gonna like shrivel up and die.
Probably.
I'm gonna. Oh my god.
So yeah, again, just to reiterate what it is, it's like just these sour sprays, but like just straight up the juice. You just poured the juice.
I wonder if there's like a warning on it, like don't drink straight from the thing.
I looked and there wasn't.
Okay.
The ingredients are kind of weird, but.
Oh.
Probably has a really crappy aftertaste.
It's not even sour.
It's just taste pad.
It's like so sweet.
Well, that's disappointing.
Ugh. I really don't.
Again,
like
we need you guys to come up with ideas of really crappy things for us to drink, and like more common words, because we had to use a word generator because no words were suggested last week. So again, feel free to like make suggestions. Oh Jesus, that's a lot.
Oh god, it doesn't. It's gonna like make me sick later.
It's basically syrup. That's like
that's what it's just like ugh. Oh, why'd you take a sip?
Wow! I just wanted to try it. Holy shit!
If you take a sip, is it sour?
Yeah.
Just drink the whole thing. It's like it's so weird.
Okay, hold on. All right, here I go. Ah! Ow! Ow! Gross!
You're gonna shrivel up and die.
No, it's just like. Oh, was that on my computer?
Did you get spray stuff on your computer?
Just a drop.
Oh.
Oh.
The aftertaste? Yeah,
the aftertaste is horrible.
So, maybe we'll keep these for next week. There's not much left, but...
I don't know. Well, we gotta think of something gross to do. Like, something really bad. These are gross, but they're not, like... It's not horrible.
I just don't want to die.
Again, guys, appreciate you listening. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll do another one. We'll try to do it. It'll probably be earlier next week, actually, when we record it because Tanner's leaving. So we'll try and do an earlier episode to get it in.
And then Peyton will be off to college, and we'll be trying to figure out how we can do it over Discord or something.
Right. So the week after next week, we might not get an episode out on scheduled time, just because we'll have to figure out how we're going to do that through Discord and whatnot, and try to get everything set up. So just be patient, guys, but we'll definitely let you know. We'll keep you updated. I'll probably, that college weekend one, I'll probably post on my Instagram or something if we got it out. You can follow my Instagram as what? PDog151, I believe.
Ooh, plug in your Insta.
Oh, yeah, plug my Insta, you know. Hold up. Yeah, PDog151 is my Insta. I'll probably let
Also, next week,
probably let an announcement
Patreon should be up next week. So
yeah, we'll set up a Patreon.
Maybe we'll post that on Instagram too. Kind of get some people out there.
Yeah, and you guys, if so far we're thinking for reward wise, if you guys do like the $1 Patreon thing, we'll like shout out your Snap or Snap and Insta both.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Whatever you want us to shout out. Any social media accounts that you have, we'll shout it out for you if you subscribe to the Patreon. But yeah, also, and just to let you guys know, like the money that we would get for the Patreon will go, back into the channel, helping us get like just better equipment, whatnot, scheduling everything. So
yep, everything goes straight back to the tech boys.
Yeah, making it a better listening experience for you guys. With that, I think we're kind of wrapped up. Guys, leave comments. Any comments we appreciate.
Love to read them.
Yep.
Makes me chuckle.
Listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go to YouTube to leave comments because that's where we check.
Yeah.
Appreciate each and every one of you for listening, and we'll see you next week for next episode.
Yeah, hopefully we survive the storm.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting on how that's going to work. So, all right, guys. See you next week.
Take care.